Took many losses, got a lot to gain. It's a dirty ass world and it's a shitty game. The streets will leave you with a lifetime full of pain. These niggas wrote the code, so I had to switch lanes. I do it for my people, I don't do it for the fame. Past trauma in my life, it got me so insane. I talk to God, then I go and talk to Mary Jane. She keep me high all the time, so I can't complain. Never put your freedom in the hands of a lame. The homie doing life, somebody gave up his name. It's hard to think with all this bullshit on my brain. With all this shit going on, it's hard to maintain. It came with the territory, I ain't asked to bang. The streets is watered down, this shit is not the same. I vowed to keep the solid mob shit in my veins before Maniac died. He said, don't you ever change.
Queens, the takedown of a multi-million-dollar operation that sold stolen Home Depot products. 13 people charged by the district attorney are accused of stealing more than $2.2 million worth of merchandise from 128 stores in 9 states. They allegedly stashed those stolen goods in Queens and the Bronx and resold them for a profit. Eyewitness News reporter Crystal Cranmore with more on this sophisticated operation.
Take a look. Authorities say this thief is swiping goods from a Brooklyn Home Depot shelf and concealing it in a garbage bin. Then an apparent partner wheels the stolen items right out of the store. It's part of a multi-million-dollar Queens-based criminal operation the governor and local leaders announced today they crushed.
This crew was amazingly coordinated, disciplined, meticulous, and dedicated.
13 people have been charged in a 780-count indictment for stealing and fencing more than $2 million worth of goods from Home Depots in New York and 8 other states. The suspects face grand larceny, conspiracy, and criminal possession of stolen property charges. Police seizing these tools, building supplies, and home goods, just a fraction of what authorities say was stolen within 13 months.
Stolen products were sold in Queens, the Bronx, and Brooklyn to fences at 50 to 70% of the retail value.
This Home Depot in Flushing was among those targeted. Investigators say the theft crew would meet in East Elmhurst to prepare for the day's hits.
According to the indictment, Armando Diaz would decide on which items to be stolen by the Home Depots by checking their in-store inventory online, sometimes doing the same Home Depot 4 times in one day. The crew stayed connected on active conference calls while they were in their heist.
According to authorities, sometimes a member of the crew, as seen here, would provide a distraction so the thieves could leave the store undetected. The governor says this takedown is thanks in part to stronger larceny laws that allowed investigators to combine incidents, turning cases from misdemeanors to felonies.
Since we changed the laws and put money behind this effort, retail theft crimes are down 14% in the city and across the state of New York.
11 of the suspects faced a judge yesterday.
The message today is organized retail crime will not go unanswered in this borough.
Police are still searching for one of the 13 defendants. If convicted, members of the alleged theft crew face up to 25 years in prison. In Flushing, Crystal Cranmore, Channel 7.
For our other top story tonight, police are looking for a man seen on surveillance video dumping a body out of his pickup truck. Thanks a lot for joining us. I'm Elliot Rodriguez.
And I'm Chelsea Jones. Lauren Pastrana has the night off. The area is in the West Perrine neighborhood. It's mostly industrial there, but cameras were rolling as the truck pulled up. Let's take you to Southwest Miami-Dade now. CBS News Miami's Yvonne Taylor is on the scene. Yvonne, what else can you tell us about the victim?
Yes, Elliot and Chelsea, the victim's body was actually found at the entrance of this business, this shop right here in West Perrine at around 5 a.m. according to police. Now, the business owner whose camera shot everything told us that this is a small industrial area that very few people know about it. A surveillance camera caught the moment a pickup truck arrives to the industrial area. The driver turns around and heads over to the place where police found the victim's body. Police confirmed to Ron Van Pauls, a business owner, that the suspect dumped a body.
It was a female, and she was, badly beaten up, and that's all they know. That's all they've shared with me.
Pauls shared the surveillance video with the cops. The gruesome discovery was at the entrance of another shop on Southwest 170th Street and 99th Avenue.
Yeah, I knew my cameras would be, they cover that area. My guys got here just 2 or 3 minutes after. You can see from the video, 3 minutes later, my guys arrived.
One of them was Pharrell Scott.
If I was here earlier, I would have seen the guy.
He said the truck driver was lucky. This Friday, he was 5 minutes late.
I would have seen everything happen, but I stopped and got my coffee and stuff like that. The video is shocking because the guy made a big U-turn right here, stop. I seen him get out, dump the body, but I just couldn't see his face.
Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office said they are investigating the case and would not comment on anything yet.
I just, hope they catch this guy. Whoever it is, this needs to be taken care of properly.
The systematic, organized theft ring called a football team.
Smile. You're on camera. This is surveillance video from a Dick's Sporting Goods in Davenport. All the angles law enforcement needed to call this a crime.
You didn't see 8 kids from Polk County in a store this weekend stealing, did ya?
Sheriff Grady Judd busting out the industrial printer to make an example of 8 teens, all either 14 or 15 years old.
They stole, and they stole, and they stole, and they stole, and they stole. Yeah, how do you like that?
The teens were in town for a youth football competition, representing the United Thoroughbreds out of Philly. The coach begging Grady to drop the charges.
You're way off base here, buddy. Way off base. You're the ultimate loser.
The sheriff's office says the boys Ubered over to Dick's before the game with a plan. One teen buys something, then links up with his buddies, stuffing over $2,000 in merchandise into the bag. In total, 47 items.
I don't know how you do things in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but in Polk County, Florida, we'd lock you up for stealing, for being a thief.
All 8 were caught on their way out, all arrested on felony charges of retail theft.
If you come here to Polk County and steal, there's no notices to appear, there's no warnings, you're in handcuffs and taken to the county jail.
Now, Keith, being down just 8 players in just a few hours away from kickoff ended up being too much for the team. None of the kids made it out in jail in time, and they lost the championship. I reached out to the team's coach for comment. He says he has nothing to say. Live in the Tampa newsroom tonight, Ryan.
What's good with it, y'all? Got another one like the other one. Comment, like, subscribe. Put You On Media, and that's PUTYOONMedia. We're going to put you on what's going on. If it ain't going on, we ain't going to put you on. And oh, yeah, make sure you hit that notification bell so when I drop them gems, it's going to alert you and them. And like I said, I want to thank you once again for pulling up on me and tuning in. Got another one like the other one. Man, you saw in the first video, man, the Home Depot ring out there in Queens, where they were stealing, you know what I'm saying, about $2.5 million worth of tools. They had a whole little tool ring heist going on for about a year. Now them boys is looking up to about 25 years. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something, a long time ago, I had pulled a little retail heist, but what saved me was I had put, some money in the register. But I was looking at like 3 years, you know what I'm saying? And that was conspiracy. Now, I ain't telling you to go out there and steal and put some money in the register. I ain't telling you to do none of that. What I'm telling you is they're not playing. They're not playing at all with these crimes, and there's cameras everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. Everywhere there is cameras. That was the purpose of this video. That's why the title says there's cameras everywhere. So if you think you finna have you a little retail theft ring, it's not happening, Jack, because they not playing. In certain states, certain cities, certain, they got different laws. Excuse me, for retail. You know what I'm saying? So if you out there, sticky fingers in it, stealing, before you go steal, you might want to watch this video because it's getting real. Real talk. You see the second video, somebody dumps a body. And it's on camera. And then I guess dude said he pulled up 5 minutes late. He seen them dropping off the body but didn't see the face. Man, I'm telling you, it's cameras everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling y'all to go dump bodies and drop bodies. I ain't saying none of that because, my channel is being watched. I don't know who is reporting me. I kind of got a feeling of who I think it is, but I can't really pinpoint. But once I do get the final information and I do really, really put the icing on the cake, I will let y'all know. But what I am telling y'all is it's kind of dang near impossible to get away with certain stuff now, because even if the business establishment doesn't have cameras, somebody's car got a camera, doorbell ring, There's cameras on these traffic lights. You know what I'm saying? It's cameras everywhere. But yeah, the body being dumped at some business in Miami getting cut. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, but you're going to get caught, because what's going to happen is the police is going to review all them tapes, then they're going to go through all the traffic lights that car went through, then they're going to get facial recognition. Now they got facial recognition even if you got on a Pooh Shiesty mask. You know what I'm saying? They got the camera where it can scan all through that. I'm telling y'all, tread lightly and watch what you out here doing, because it's cameras everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Why they dumped that body right there by that business, I don't know. Not knowing if it's cameras, not thinking, I don't know. I ain't telling you to go dump no bodies, but if you is going to go do that, think a little smarter. And on the last video, I showed you that because that's a shame. These kids came all the way down from Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Philly. And they go for a football tournament. They go up in the sporting goods stores and start stealing. Now, my biggest thing is, where's y'all coaches at? 2, why y'all coaches didn't make sure that y'all had everything? And 3, why y'all don't have no chaperones, nobody watching y'all? Y'all are 1,000 miles away. You know what I'm saying? But then it goes back to what I said. If y'all been watching my other videos, where is the parenting? Where is the structure? And it's so sad because the kids that didn't steal didn't even get to play no game. So y'all went undefeated, went all the way down to Florida just to get arrested and have to forfeit the tournament. That's a shame. And now you in jail, as well as now you got felonies in a whole nother state. Then you probably might not even be able to play sports no more in the Pop Warner League or whatever league that they call it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel bad for the kids that, you know what I mean, didn't do nothing but still got punished. It's all bad, man. Well, I hope y'all been paying attention and really listening. Share this, like, comment, subscribe. Give it to somebody that's getting in trouble. Give it to somebody that you know somebody that's getting in trouble. And always remember, watch what you do, because before you make that move, pay attention. They watching you. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, comment, like, subscribe, Put You On Media, and that's PUTYOONMedia. We're going to put you on what's going on. If it ain't going on, we ain't gonna put you on. Make sure you hit that notification bell, so when I drop that mail and drop them gems, it's gonna alert you and them. Remember, one life, love it, live it. God first, health is wealth. Believe in oneself. I'm out. Peace.